Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. Today we are flying this British Airways QualityWings British Airways 787-9. There you go, that's a good order to say it in. Haven't flown the 78 in a very long time, and of course we're flying BA because, I mean, I guess that's my home airline. And we last took this plane from Heathrow to Seychelles, which I don't know if it's the exact livery, but it's the exact registration. The cloud must be passing over us, or something. No, this thing is a glitch with something. Okay, so yeah, on the last video we took Golf Zulu Bravo Kilo Alpha. On the last video, the last time we flew this was from Heathrow to Seychelles. So now we're taking it back. We had a very lovely sunset or sunrise, I can't remember, a very long time ago. Finally decided to take this back to its base in the UK. So yeah, again, the catering on board for this 10-hour flight. I looked in the charts, and apparently it's cost index 25, which is rather interesting. As well as this, I don't know what's going on. That's very weird. It's glitching all over the place. Let's go inside the cockpit and we won't see that. So, external power, we'll get there on. That doesn't show anything, that's fine. At least it's on. IRSs, primary heats, need to turn this on and off. Flight deck door power, seatbelts. And that is us done that. So, let's bring up this. Close up these doors, request boarding. It will ask for passenger number, so we go to the dispatch page. We'll enter in the 0 fuel weight, which is payload. We're going to enter 0 fuel 176539, like so, and we'll add up those two numbers, and that will give us our number of passengers on the aircraft today, which is 278. Of course, my views are set to the numbers, so that's why that happens. Right, fuel tanks, we'll set payload. Fuel, we are taking on board 66.617 tons, 66617. Okay, that's a lot. Or sixes. And I'm rather tired though as well. Time of recording, it's been a bit busy day, so if I sound tired, if I repeat words as always, that's probably because I'm tired and I'm sorry for the, I want to say poor, I don't really want to say poor quality, but if I repeat things or something, if I, whatever. So we're going to to that page now, and that is done there. Displays coming online, let's just go and set everything up to what they should be. HPA, click B, 1012. Going to open up all the doors, so forward cargo, after cargo, L4, L2, L1. Not sure if L2 opened there. Let's make sure that's opening up. Let's go outside. Yeah, I just opened it lovely. Okay. Ident, legs. Thank you. Pause in it. We are at Seychelles, taking us back to the UK. Currently gate 5, that's not going to take it, is it? That's fine. That's not coming up, that's fine. The route request, go into here. I don't know if it's going to be on here. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. Yeah, it's decided not to be on it today, so what we do is go back to the init ref index, flight plans. From there we go back to the route page, and it should be there. It's very weird, just need to update it. Boom, there it is. Departure runway out of Seychelles is the, oh please it says 3-1. Conditions 320 at 8 knots. I'm going to backtrack down to 3-1, that's fine. So 3-1, flight number with Speedbird 62. If I can find the W, there we go. And we can activate and execute. If you guys want to fly this route, the same route as I do, make sure the winds are the same. We're doing the Rooty. On our route, we're going to Rooty. Quite ironic there. So you can just copy all of this in to your route page if you guys want to do the same route. Perfect. So fuel weight being there. Reserves 4, and we're going to start our cruise today at 340. Like I said earlier, cost index 25 and step size to 2000. I want to make sure it is an even altitude we cruise at. It is indeed. Cool. Execute that. Thrust limit page already. Lovely. We'll get departure and arrival. Depart 3-1. Route 1 alpha. Execute. That's our departure in there. Lovely. So we've got the thrust limit page. We can actually go over to here. We can copy FMS data, and we're going to make sure everything is set up perfectly correctly there. Oh god, and that's the wrong one. 3-1. It is dry. It is optimum, and that's optimum calculate. Okay. So it's given us TO flats 5, no select temp, which is interesting with the V speeds. We are quite heavy though. What if I say like flats 15? It doesn't like flats 15 at all. It just doesn't want to. What if I give it like a 10? Is it happy? Nope. Okay. So looks like we're just gonna have to do flats 5, no sec temp, and those RV speeds. So max thrust pretty much are flats 5. Okay. We'll set that up. There we go. 168, 170, 174, 174 can go up. I should set the CG in there. Oh no, that's just the thrust being empty. Right. 174. Yeah, god, I'm all over the place. 310 heading. 310. Exactly. Awesome. And do we have any initial climb? I'll go and check on that. Let's get all of these on. Zoom in, switch around, right, checklist, oxygen is not tested. Actually, let's just do the initial climb first before we get everything done. Initial climb, is there one? There is, and that is 6,000. Okay, 6,000 in there. Oxygen test checked, and the right side checked. Cool. Oxygen tested, flight instruments all up and running, parking brake is set. I think we should do that for some reason. Cool. Passenger signs we did turn on. MCP is now set up. Takeoff speeds. The air is going to do all this stuff, talk over each other. So put that to HP there. Takeoff speeds 168, 170, 174. CGP flight checklist is completed. Taxi and takeoff briefing. Push back, nose left. Literally just taxi out there, backtrack, depart on the route 1 alpha departure. Yeah, so easy departure. Beacon light doesn't need to go on. Go to the other side, VSD, terrain, traffic, data, VORs. This side's a little different. The VSD off, I'm not going to turn on the weather because I still get quite conscious with this crash desktops that you can get with the weather radar turned on. I'm only going to turn it on when I need to. Anyway, don't really want to turn it on here. Traffic, data, VORs. Cool. And zoom in. No airport data, that's fine. I wasn't expecting any. I mean, don't really need any airport data here. It's fine. Okay, so passenger signs actually with an auto, that's fine. On should be the same. And passengers are loading on. Boarding, I guess, not loading on. Sounds like passengers are cargo then if I say they're loading on. For some reason that was a small bus, so hopefully a bigger bus will come in. Come here and just get a bit more passengers on. Nope, same size. Cargo? How's that? Is that all good? Seems to be doing the same sort of timing as the passengers, I guess. I wish you can tell GSX, like, passengers do not need to get the bus. They can walk out. Well, that's the arrivals. Departures all over there, isn't it? Or would they get a bus normally? I'm not sure. Yeah, transit. Yeah, you get a bus. but I wish instead of coming from like there, we can change where GSX would sort of load a bus or something. It's probably possible, I don't know, but I wish I could set it to be there. Anyway, we've got, let's go down here, gross weight 243.2, that's roughly where we want to be, literally exactly where we want it to be. 66.6 on the fuel level, perfect. Okay, everything's set up on the FMC, and we're done all there. Just need to get the passengers on, then we can start up the APU, and we can get out of here. I can go, I don't need that at all, actually initialize flight there. And we are all good to go once the passengers are all on. I mean, I think we might get 3 buses, maybe more. That's the annoying thing, it won't be constant. As soon as one bus is empty, it still waits for all the passengers to get on, and then it gets the next bus, which is rather annoying. I mean, after cargo's just finished up. I mean, cargo finishing before passengers, that's the first. So yeah. I mean, it's not a very long taxi, so I guess we can make up with the taxi length. I mean, just backtrack down the runway. I mean, I'm really sure we departed out of there. Out of, what was that, 03, 13? 13, yeah. Not 03. That would be a very bendy runway if one end was 03 and the other end was 31. That'd be a very curved runway. Let's go close up the after cargo. So yeah, we'll just wait for the rest of the passengers. I mean, in the real world, you'd still literally see cargo getting on once everyone's boarded. So, we got a big bus today. Well, the 3rd time round. Got a bigger bus. Maybe I should have started the boarding when the catering is coming on. I might just have to skip the video or something. I'll do a quick time lapse of all the passengers loading on. Maybe get a screenshot for the video or something. But yeah, I was waiting for forward cargo to finish up, then I can go and close out the door. Let's see it going down. There we go. And close that forward cargo door. I thought 2 buses were coming in. I got very excited, but no, it's just going back. Right. Here it goes. Open L4. It is open. Don't know what's on the map. Close. Open. Please don't say it thinks L4 is at like a forward aft sort of cargo door. So that'd be very interesting. Let's see if I open up the forward cargo door. Does it like that? Yeah, okay. Cargo door. Forward cargo is actually L4. Left 4. I have to keep that. Okay, this is annoying. Let me stay inside because that is really annoying me. So I'm gonna wait for those passengers to come on board. So yeah, I'll be back once pretty much the last of the passengers are on the aircraft and we get the AP started and get pushed back. See you then. Okay, welcome back. I just reloaded Active Sky as I was waiting for some passengers to come on. So it seems by reloading Active Sky, it's kind of fixed this annoying viewing bug. Here's the last of the passengers. I was quite annoyed because I had to get the 5th or 4th bus. I've lost count on how many buses there were. This is the last one. Let's get the EP started up so we get a swifter push out of here. So yeah. GSX. Like I said, I just had to wait for them to all get on. And I can probably close that door now. There's no more on the left 4. And a 1. And it seems like I can close up L2 now. Cool. Okay, AP starting up. We can watch it set up here in the system page. 65%. It's getting rather hot as well, 250 degrees Celsius. That's interestingly high. I mean, that's normal. It's still going up for 300. Anyway, we'll see it up and running on the hop there. Anyway, let's get fuel pumps on.
Okay, baggage handling is complete
And hydraulics, like so. Prepare for pushback. Nose left. No. Beacon light on. AP running. Lovely. And checklist. Beacon before taxi is the next one. Okay. So pushback's going to come up. We've got the fuel pumps and hydraulics on. AP is running. Packs can go onto auto. And that is all good. So yeah, wait for GSX to get up. Connect up, sorry. And be on our way. If I just double click this terrain thing, terrain on there. Parking brake is set, but we do need to remove external power, like so. Cool. Let's start our project fly. For the flight, to track the flight time. Or block time, I guess you could say.
We are locking the gear now.
So what we got up here? Fuel pumps. Yeah, not in use, I guess. That's fine. What we could quickly do is set this to 2000. Cool. And weather's all set up as well. Yeah, cool. 1228. Just for I don't know, practice, like I said, every single video. Okay.
Okay, it looks like the apron is clear. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released.
Pushing now. Clear for engine start.
Okay, we can start up our engines. So we are in the 787, which is a very nifty way. It's very awesome, I guess you could say, which means we can start both engines at the same time, like so. Oh, that one. I double click that. Anyway, say goodbye to the Qatar A330 as we start up the engines. Get out of here. A long flight to Heathrow. Very beastie. These engines. I feel like I need to get new headphones to get the full potential of these engines. Well, I noticed the spinner is actually white. Normally in Rolls-Royce Trent 1000s. If you watch my other videos, I don't know if KLM uses it. Oh, that's weird.
Too low, flaps.
Now it's mainly about the flaps.
Too low, flaps.
Oh, please don't say it's mainly about that whole time.
Too low, flaps. Too low.
Oh, thanks GSX for making the aircraft think it is in the air. Why has it lifted it in the air?
Too low, flaps.
What's this like FTX vector?
Too low, flaps.
Should I just bring out the flaps?
Too low, flaps.
It literally thinks it's in the air. It thinks it's flying. That's hilarious.
Too
Oh!
low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
Did I forget to click
Push
start?
back in complete. Set your parking brakes, please, and
Too
confirm.
low, flaps.
Did I go wrong?
Too low, flaps.
Okay, welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed the little dance the aircraft gave you. Just reloaded into the sim, everything's fixed itself. I need to reload all of this, re-enter all this data, which is quite annoying. I'm going to just put that onto the traffic data VORs. And on this side, traffic terrain data VORs, okay, VSD as well. It's a bit annoying. Reloaded everything, seems to be alright. Right, okay, so let's do flight control checks. So, flight control on the system page, full left, full right, all the way down, all the way up, all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. Oh, hello, that has started moving. Just realised that was on full power. Wait, no, let's set, there we go. Right, full left, full right. Interesting. Trim up to 5. let me go there. Oh, not jump past 5. That would be nice to be on 5. Please don't jump past 5 again. Thank you. RTO, flaps 5. Release park brakes this time, and we can taxi. So, I just realised I hadn't done the step climbs. So on the runway, we'll just do the step climbs. Let's get going. Let's set flaps 5. Seatbelts are on, aren't they? Yes, they had magically turned themselves off. Qatar still there. The A330. It's nice to see it still there. Everything's back to normal, I guess. I hope the sim doesn't crash. Once, well, I guess because I'm going to be sleeping as it's in the cruise. I won't be staying up for the whole 10 hours. Right, we are going on the runway, so let's bring that back to ND as well. So we will get the landing lights on, as well as the turn-offs, and taxi off, strobe on, TGAS to TARA. So yeah, we'll backtrack the runway rather fast as we do the step climbs. So I also set this to 31 because I looked a bit empty, so I got kind of annoyed, so I put 31 just so it's there. I guess it's 83.2% on that N1, which just seems rather low anyway. This is because of the high air temperature. Right. Well, that needs to be armed as well. Okay, get that down. Click that button. Perfect. So, let's hit the aircraft doesn't move everywhere. I'm going to go down here, legs page. First step climb up to 360 is at KRA, Kilo Romeo Alpha, which is there. Slash 360. Step. Look up. Just to the right a bit. Bit more power just to get us going. 380 at the waypoint called, wow, we're going Resia? It's really far away down here, so there it is. Work up. Perfect. Slash 380 step, and that's it. Cool. Next page. Back to the start. Okay. Right, that's right. 30 knots, 40 knots down the back track, that's fine. Any of that will do. Right. Timer is automatic in this aircraft, which is really nice, so if I did forget it, then I'll never forget it in the 7.8 because it's automatic. As soon as you set takeoff thrust when you're in the air, it'll start the timer. I've got Project Fly running at the same time though, so yeah, it's fine. Lovely backtrack as we taxi the backtrack down at 40 knots. Always a good idea. We are getting pushed to the left though, because of the wind. Just try and just keep it straight down the runway. And we do have to turn around, so we do need to slow down obviously, so we can spin around. And yeah, I was just thinking as well, where's the fence for the airport? Anyone can just walk in, go onto the runway. Let's start to slow the aircraft down to 20 knots as we spin around up ahead. Now set RTO, haven't we? Yeah. Everything is good on that. Let's pick RTO, doors auto, seatbelts are on. Cool. There we are, about to turn down to 20 knots on the ground speed. And we'll just take a right here and get us lined up with the runway. Okay. So, it's very simple, just to spin around here. It's just a taxiway instead of trying to figure out how far out we need to go onto the runway to spin around. So, at least it's like a taxiway, this turnaround zone. Ooh. So, all the way around onto the runway. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's hope that Qatar doesn't come out. No, it's alright. Okay. Did forget to set transition altitude. It's actually 4,500 instead of 5,000. Okay. Actually, there we go. Cool. Right. Let's set 50% more or less. Make sure that gets stable. That looks stable. Toga. Let's line up the runway. There we are. No immersion, it is rather hot though. Thrust is set. Airspeed is alive. There we are. Okay, let's try and keep in the center line. 100 knots. There are no V speeds. It's only V2. Oh no, they're all bunched together. Okay, come on.
V1.
V1 rotate. Okay, there we are. Nice smooth rotation. Positive to climb. Gear up. Bye-bye, Seychelles. Look at that. Look at that. Well, we're climbing rather fast at 4,500 feet per minute. Let's bring this right turn in. We call the NAV variety. Let's bring this right turn up too sharp there. Level out. And apparently turn already again. Okay. Whatever it says. Oh, there's checklists in this plane, aren't there? Oh, I just realised I actually forgot our checklist, so it's taking us straight to our after takeoff checklist. Thank you. Good plane. We did do the checklist in the background. Hint, hint. Not. 2 dots, passing, flaps up. Auto brake is off. And flaps up to tick off the checklist. So this heading to, I don't know, 354, roughly. Whatever the aircraft's heading at, 355. Okay. Speed 250. Like so. Zoom out on here. And zoom out on this side. Okay, cool. Turn us off. Turn us off. That's interesting to say. Bring that up. And almost passing 4,500 the transition altitude. There we are. Just standard passing through some clouds here. The altitude of the clouds just is broken at 2,500. They're not very high actually, so we'll get out of them very quickly. Okay. It's going to hold at 6,000. Let's continue our climb up to our cruise. Well, our first cruise out, 340. It does have to be below 6,000 here, so we have to wait for that waypoint to pass, and then we can climb again. Like so. Okay. Let's get a wing view here. Maybe there was an immersion as we're passing through the clouds, but not anymore. Well, that does look amazing on that, and oh yes. 787, lovely aircraft to fly. Really, really recommended. I think I might just stay until up to 10,000 feet, then we can set the speed to auto, then we take the landing lights off. Update the heading. Aircraft heading, which is this little white triangle you can see here. I just set to that white triangle, 003, and the aircraft will fly at 004 because of the winds, which is what you want. Instead of actually saying 004, the aircraft will fly at 005, which you don't want if you want to go into heading mode from LNAV, if that makes sense at all. And now it's 002. Okay. Right. You can see the timer has started, 3 minutes in the elapsed time. It says we're going to be landing at 20, with 20, not at 20, with 21.5 tons. UTC time 1609, which is just under 10 hours from now, which is alright. Okay, just about to pass 10,000 feet, so landing lights 2 off. Strobe can stay on, of course, and there's 10,000 feet we can bring the speed back to auto, which is now free speed. There's no restriction on that. I forgot to initialize, well, I didn't forget to, I did do that earlier. Power off that. Cool. I can go to the, actually let's stay on program. Hope you guys enjoyed the departure coming out of Seychelles. I'll see you in the arrival into Heathrow. Hopefully the sim doesn't crash. The 787 is prone to crashing. I just love it when the 787 does not crash because I get to fly with it. I get to fly with it. So yeah, I've got autosave on. Don't know if that's going to do any help because I won't be sleeping and I won't find out when it crashes. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the departure, enjoyed the cinematics, and I'll see you in the arrival. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent. The cloud's been flickering a bit. I don't know why that's happening. It's probably the same reason as Seychelles. We're in the descent. We are below the VNAV. Interesting. I don't know why we're below the VNAV. That is super weird. So yeah, 17,000 feet more or less down into Heathrow. We're currently on the bigging. Oh, I don't know which one it is. 4 Bravo arrival into 09 left. The winds currently are, just go up 50 at 7 knots. So yeah, 09 left or right would be perfect. But 09 left is the runway we're landing on. I'm going to set the QNH, which is all the way up at 1032. The stupid way that this scrolling works, because it scrolls with the inches, even though you're set onto hectopascals, so it takes forever to scroll through like one section. There you go, 1032. Minimums is roughly around 200. It is 279 in the Barrow. I have to get reset, don't I? So that will end up to like 280, because that's the radio. Because we set 280 because it goes in increments of 10, so we can't actually set 279. I guess being below the VNAV is nice, and keeping up that speed. All seatbelt signs seem to go on, don't they? There we go. That's fine. Okay. Auto brake. We will do auto brake 2. Because Terminal 5 is literally where the touchdown zone is, and auto brake 2 isn't too hard of a braking action, but enough just to like help us reduce our taxi distance. We'll probably be going to Terminal 5 Bravo. I can go and grab what the real world aircraft, what the aircraft did in the real world, and where it parked up at. Obviously Terminal 5 Yeah, I went to Terminal 5 Bravo stands. That's fine. Cool. Okay. As always, like I say, at Heathrow, I've got my custom GSX stuff, which obviously like tends to load in like at 100 feet above the ground, which is really not annoying, but it's just inconvenient, I guess you could say. It's not a long stutter, but it's just a big lag spike, pretty much. I was just looking at this, like, well, I want to say reflection profile. I was just looking at the difference between the fuselage colour and the wing colour. They are completely different. I'm not sure if if it's like that in the real world, if it's like bluish greyish on the wing and then completely just white. Oh, sorry, on here. So that got me thinking, maybe with the reflection profiles I made for the 737, the PMDG one, I may have to go and work out some tools for the 787 to do some custom reflection profiles for that. You see, it actually goes. Yeah, it's weird. I might have to do it myself if I just make myself happy by making my own reflection profiles. I try to keep this heading on the aircraft's current heading, just in case LNAV decides, don't know why it would, to come out. The aircraft's going to set down to 240 knots. So, let's help it out, bring out a bit of speed brake. That shall do. For some reason it wants. Oh, okay, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That was weird. Speed brake's back in. I don't understand. It brings up aircraft that are 13,000 feet above us, below us. Sorry, that's on the ground. Roughly, that is actually. Wait, what? They are on the ground somewhere. Not waypoint. Airport. That's Gatwick. This bad boy is on the ground somewhere. He must be at Gatwick or something, but that's worrying me. Right. Bring the range down. And on this side, just bring it all the way around. Now there's a checklist on this. There was a descent checklist. We should have done this before, but let's do the landing data as well. Flaps 30, 143. Actually, we'll keep it on that page. It does want the spoilers out now. Approach briefing. Yeah, we're just on the beginning on 4 Bravo. 09 left. Simple, big basic approach briefing. Okay. What? Hello. Thank you. Take it off the checklist onto the ND. Okay, alright, let's just fix up the heading there. 2743 would do. 274. Right. A bit of lag spikes as some sort of scenery loads in. Just give it some time. Just to figure out what it wants to do. Let's see. Don't know if we can see the airport from here. Be nice to. Nice Rolls Royce Trent 1000s. Yeah, I also looked on onto some photos. The white spinner is correct for the British Airways, which is nice. Yeah, I'll clear myself down to 10,000. Continue us down to 3,000. I think that's where that waypoint is. Yeah, so it should be on the ILS at that waypoint. So let's hope we are. Almost passing 10,000. Speeds all over the place. That's fine. No, it's not. I don't know why I said it's fine, but it's below 250 knots is what I meant, which is why it was fine. Speed brake's back in. That seems to be alright then. Right, on the speed brake for landing already. 10,000 feet. Or 10,640 feet. And I guess we can just look at a wing view as we just descend. There's not much to do now other than look at the views, but there's clouds everywhere, so you can't really look, you can't just admire the views other than the engine, which is just an awesome view actually. So I guess we could just admire this view, or even take a screenshot for a thumbnail as we admire the British Airways aircraft. I'll just go to this side because it's bright. There we are. Oh, lag spike again. Cool. Obviously, you zoom in a bit like this. This is how we take a thumbnail here. Thumbnail tutorial by Hugo. There we go. Boom. Easy. Now there's 10,000 lights. Oh god. Lights on. There's an aircraft in front of us. It seems to be on the ground again. Is that Gatwick? No, it is not. Like 100 feet above the ground. That scares me. That really does. Unless there's like... Oh my gosh. Oh my word. I was just thinking, is there any like helicopters or something? Whatever. 9,000. Speed's coming out to 208. I'm gonna go manual speed because I know the aircraft likes to do its own little thing, so 220 I'll set. Okay. So we're heading to 275 like so. Cool. I can see a lot of aircraft on the ground at Heathrow on there. I might have to turn off traffic on that side. I don't know if that would help frames at all. Right. Hopefully got airport maps working. I think every single time I fly a 787 I've forgotten to... I don't know if I have done it yet, but so far I remember to forget to enter in the airport map, which is quite annoying. Hopefully I did do it. Right. So, at this next waypoint, which should be 6,000 and above. As we pass 6,000, that is the transition altitude in the UK. Well, mainly. Sometimes it is 5,000. Depends what airport you're at. 6,000, 5,000 is fine. And 6,000 for Heathrow. And we'll be going on over to 1032. Temperature's 13 degrees as well, so rather cold. The winds are variable though. At from 350 to 080. So they're only at 7 knots, so it's not too like massive of a, I don't know, wind chill, let's say. Turn off this VSD. Oh, that looks a lot better. I wonder if turning off everything on these displays, like extra stuff, would help frames. I have no idea. Anyway, let's get the weather radar on just for now, because we are on clouds almost. I wonder if there's any storms, but if there was a storm, I bet we'll be in the clouds by now. Seems to be alright. I mean, it is pointing upwards for some reason. Anyway, FMC message, unable to maintain. Okay, I'll bring out some speed brakes then, like so. Hopefully you can enjoy those speed brakes being out. Throat's a little bit weird again. Every time I do a long haul in the morning, my throat does get bad. At least I'm awake though. So yeah, can't see much. Active sky says broken at 4,500 for the cloud height. So hopefully it says visibility is maximum on the ground, so let's hope it is. Let's hope we get some nice views. Oh, I can see an aircraft now. Please don't say it's like on the ground flying. I think it's alright. Okay, almost passing 6,000. So yeah, so there's C109 left. CI, sorry. That's when we should be at 3,000 feet. I'll go flight level change for that actually now, because then the aircraft doesn't have to stay with the VNav. But flight level change with full speed brakes out. Let's see if that works. Obviously when we went past 6,000, our QNH just whacked us right up. Come on. Let's descend with the speed. Faster descent rate, please. Thank you. Right, we got the first set of flaps, which is flaps 1. We can indeed set flaps 5 actually as well. So do that, flaps 5. The slats. There's the flaps. Oh, and there's an immersion. Okay. So, luckily we flew past Heathrow, so we have autogen on the way back, but because there's so much autogen, we don't actually have so much autogen loading in, or we don't actually have it here yet, so it's coming over, but when we go back to Heathrow, it'll be there for us, which is nice. The actual ILS starts at 2,500, so we can just continue our descent down to there. I'll set 180 knots as well. I'll get the approach armed. Cool. Okay. Continue our turn all the way around. We are 12 miles from the airport, so that's what we should be actually at 180 knots. So perfect timing with that. I'll get the heads up display down, and I wonder what my FPS is. It's terrible, but if it's flyable, that'd be good. I'm not sure what's up with all these aircraft flying about. Right, let's hope we get that localizer soon. And the glide slope as well. There's a localizer. Let's hope this... Well, we should be at... Oh, it's above 3,000. Not bad. Not at 3,000. It's past that waypoint at 4,000. It was above 3,000. I can't show you now, but whatever. Apparently the next waypoint should be at 2,500. So if we can get this glide slope, that would be nice. So let's hope the aircraft does like to descend. I'll set flaps at 10, or actually 15. And then we go gear down. I can always take it out of autopilot and just pitch all the way down. If that would help. Let's go approach speed 148. And I'll take it out of autopilot. It's going to hold. I'll continue. Oh, there we go. We've got the glide slope. Nice. My aircraft auto throttle as well.
2,500.
I'll just idle it down. Speed brakes in. And armed. Next set of flaps. Trying to decelerate there. We are 7 miles from the airport, so we're fine at our speed right now. When it comes to 6 miles, we should be at our approach speed. So hopefully just keeping idle throttle. Bringing the flaps down for extra drag. Speed brakes should be retracted though. Bring a bit of throttle, otherwise it will stall. A bit of thrust. I'm very sad, I don't know what castle that is. I want to say Windsor Castle, but that just seems wrong. Down there. Anyway. Let's bring all the flaps out now. There we are. Into Heathrow we go. Ooh, into Heathrow we go. A bit more power, a bit more drag. I am fighting with the ailerons here, so elevators. Sorry. I'll just use the trim to help me now, so that's a pull back on the stick that much. Keep the speed up high. All the flaps out. Yeah, flaps 30, speed brakes are armed. I need to get the checkers, don't I? Totally forgot about that. There we are. Checkers complete. Bit more power. Chin up a bit. There we are. Cool. Okay. Right, let's turn off a bit of the... Oh no, that is minimum data. Oh. Didn't get lovely views. Anyway.
1,000.
Bit more power. We're very close to that stall speed actually. 1,000 checked. Okay. You see the fences, the fence around the airport is flickering. It's rather annoying. And there's the lag spike. And I think that was like GSX, just loading in all its stuff on final approach, which is rather annoying, but at least it's not 50 feet above the runway. Okay. 500. Nose down a bit more.
400.
Speed down. Keeping on that glide slope with the pappies. Heading straight towards that touchdown zone.
Approaching minimums.
Oh, we're getting a little high now. Continuing. Right. Ooh, hello.
100.
Coming in hot.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Pull back on the stick. Idle the throttle. and slowly bring the aircraft down, like so. Versus, wow. Okay, it's actually pretty smooth actually in the frames we are currently receiving. 60 and a braking versus forward idle, sorry, and that can go away. Okay, we'll take a right on the next, well, next right I guess. Landing rate is -133 apparently, which is nice. It came in a little hot I guess, a little bit faster than expected, but whatever. Frames, awful, check. Spoilers in, flaps up. Definitely a new graphics card would help you at Heathrow. For some reason getting pulled to the left even at this taxi speed, which is interesting. We even stopped in the... What? No, did not expect it was disarmed. Why are we stopping on the runway aircraft? Can we just go somewhere? Please? Are you okay? Have you burst a tyre? It's a tyre burst? Look at us! Oh my gosh. Have you burst a tyre? How? Well, let's just taxi in at amazing speeds. Unless it's not liking the very low FPS. Interesting. Okay, that was 10 hours in the flight time. Nice, nice. Alright, let's turn it right again. And like I said, Terminal 5 Bravo is where we'll go to. I guess I have to be a bit of a powerful taxi then. Those tyres cannot have burst. Project Fly even says -133 on that landing rate, so is that why we're getting pulled to the left? We got a burst left tire. Oh god. Do not taxi like this. I'm not sure. Okay, that's whatever. Right, let's just park it up, and then the maintenance guys can take a look at. Oh god, that ground speed now. Okay, has it fixed itself? Probably has. Oh yeah, that's the tire unburst. Okay, yes, we still accelerate. Okay, that is super weird. And now we're not getting pushed to the left. I am super duper confused right now. Like I said, let's go and find myself a stand. Terminal 5 Bravo, 5:36. As we taxi along here, we should go on the inner one actually, so we'll go inner now. 5:36 as well. It's available soon, so we'll go 5:37. British Airways, lovely. AP running, nice. Keep the aircraft spinning around. Okay. We see the main Terminal 5 over there. Nice. Oh, do we have airport charts? No, I don't. I forgot to install them. It's the default Heathrow scenery, so not look at that. I mean, it's fine, I got charts, I know where I'm taxiing at Heathrow, which is nice. It's always good to know an airport. I've flown to Heathrow and to and from many times, so I know where I'm heading. I know my way around, roughly. Oh god, I got too distracted by the bloody... I did that at San Fran, didn't I? And that was in the 7-8, I swear, was it 777? I got too distracted by our The burst tyre, which is suddenly unburst. It was definitely pulling us to the left, and we can taxi anyway. Oh, I could have taken one of those stands, because apparently Ultimate Traffic Live doesn't want to park there. It wants to park all the way over here, for some reason. Okay. Right, take a left. Continue on Alpha. This is Bravo, isn't it? Or Alpha? I think this is Bravo. Can't be Alpha. Let's double check. It is Bravo. Cool. So I passed all these wonderful 747s to our stand. Okay. It's 531. It's a 777. Or was it 78? Can't tell. It's 777. And our stand, I think it's just between, no, just after that 777 over there, I think. Yeah, I can just see it. Cool. Okay, lights off. Actually, lights off now. Okay. My advice is not to get distracted by the aircraft being weird. That's 536. And 537. Okay, so I'll just set the aircraft down. And let's spin it in. Got the safe dock there, helping us park up. Or safe gate, whatever you want to call it. Boeing 787, nice. Can't remember where I set this gate to park us up at, because you can't vary where an aircraft parks. Like so. I think I set it up to like small aircraft. This is too far now. Whoopsies. It probably isn't too far. Has that been like that since, Okay. That probably most likely has been there since I reloaded this sim. That was very dangerous of me. QualityWings realised that the fuel control was on run when I saved it. How did I not notice that? I just looked down and I was like, oh, engines are running, so that doesn't really matter, I guess. I bet. Okay, well, this video's been a bit of a shambles. Complete flight on Project Fly, there we are. Some more hours on there. And beacon light 2 off, request deboarding. And I'll get the jetway connected up to, oh, passenger number correct, I don't know what it is. That's reset as well. I think it was like something like 267. Maybe. Something around that, I think. I can't exactly remember. If we've lost passengers or we've gained passengers coming off, that's fine. Anyway. Let's get external power connected up. Forward and aft doors.
Okay, we're finished in the hold and clear of the aircraft.
There we go. APU off. Hydraulics off. Fuel pumps off. And that is all good. That's an L1. Okay. Well, sorry about that little shambles there. There you go. Like I said, yeah, I've hazarded it up to
okay, we're
use aircraft.
And clear of the aircraft.
Maybe I should configure it to 777-747 area, because I don't know if I'll be ever parking up a A220, 319 or 737 at this stand, because I mean Ultra Traffic Live is all 74s really. I like how it's actually parked up right on the 767 mark, and it is a 767. About the 74, there's a part on the 74 mark. Nah, it's part on the 330 and 340. It's close. It's close. Almost clever. Ultra Traffic Live. Automatic Live. Right, so yeah, so about the little shambles at the end. Everything. And I don't know how I missed that fuel pump thing. Can't believe that. But anyway, other than that, the flight was amazing, landing it was nice. Passengers hopefully will give us a positive feedback. We'll never tell them about our burst tyres. Well, which have apparently unburst itself. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I'll see you in the next video, and bye bye for now.